Hello, I'm Char, your friendly online tarot reader. Welcome to the YouTube stream today. Woohoo! Thursday live stream. Getting it going. Here we are. So hello, welcome. If you would like to be on the list of the reading, let me know. Send you're first. So we'll just hello, Celian. We'll give everyone a minute to get in here. How are you doing? A big moon eclipse, Jen. Big new moon eclipse, solar eclipse going on. Here in Manitoba, we are under a winter storm warning. We have a huge, giant swath of snow coming in. So we are home for the day. The plans have changed. We're not driving because it's not safe, and that's the way it is. So welcome, welcome, welcome to Thursday's reading. We are back to the list. I know we've been gone from the list for a while. There's been some big changes, and so we're back to the list. You guys, the manifesting is real. Make space for what you are wanting to receive. All right, make space. So today we are playing with the Curious Creatures deck because they're a lot of fun. We are also playing with the Grief to Gratitude, daily strength cards, daily inspiration. What kind of cards, what kind of deck is it? 'Cause it's not really an oracle. Here, stand up. It's not really an oracle. Well, it's kind of an oracle. A daily deck. Daily strength. I kind of like daily strength. Daily strength deck. There we go. Priya, hello. Now, SharStar members, you are going to get the bonus Gateway of Light activation card, privileges of being members. Yay! So if you want to join the memberships, it's like $3.99 a month. Click up at the top there, at the top of the chat. I have it pinned. You can also have a gateway card. It is a solar eclipse. It is a new moon. So there's a lot of gateways opening up. And when you're doing the work and you're putting in that effort to make your life better, the gateways, they will give you lots of signs and symbols coming through. Christina, hi, welcome. And so really paying attention to signs and symbols as they're coming to you from the universe. So we have a huge gateway opening, a new moon portal. You guys, I highly recommend, if you are on TikTok, have a look at the astrologists there. I'm sure the astrologists here on YouTube are amazing too, but I've found, good morning, light worker. Okay, nice. But I found on TikTok that they come up at the right time for me and share that information that is just so vital to the shifting that's happening. All right. Memberships are open, you guys. You are getting the gateway card with the membership today, as well as our Monday lives. It's pretty awesome. I'm feeling a lot better that things are getting more in alignment. The Monday memberships have been amazing. Going through our different healing modalities. This has been a tapping technique. We've got a couple more weeks of that. Yeah, it's a really good time there. A lot of growing, such a safe space. Starla, good morning. All right, Santa, number 1. Celian, you're number 2. Jen is number 3. Priya is number 4. Christina, you're number 5. Divine Empathetic Tarot, you're number 6. Starla, you're number 7. And I'm just going to do a sound cleanse and open our space today. I've got the party shirt on. I've got the crazy cat hat on because my hair is crazy. So we're just going to cleanse our space today. I'd like to call on Archangel Metatron to please come in and cleanse our space. Thank you, Energy Cleanse. I'd like to call on Archangel Michael to please come in and surround us with a beautiful bubble of love and light. So we have a lovely safe space. Ooh, thank you. It was beautiful. I'd like to call on our gods, goddesses, angels, universal energies to please come on in and allow us to give and receive messages for our highest good. Our highest being today is coming in words that are kind and understandable. Thank you. And I ask that everyone that joined us today enters this room be blessed upon entering and extra blessed upon exiting, because love makes the world go round. We got love to share. All right. So yeah, spirits are in a very playful mood today. I gotta say, I did an amazing meditation yesterday after being at the psychic fair that opened up so many new doors and pathways and corridors for me. And I'm so excited to share that with you. We are going to change the way language is used, I think, and it's just absolutely the expansion that's happened in my co-creation with Spirit, and having completed the Grief to Gratitude deck, having the book published, and it's available on Amazon so that you can have it. I also have it on Gumroad, so it's available for PDF if you want to download it. So thank you, Spirit, for working with me to create that with you, for you, with you. Lots of big, exciting changes going on with people as a general. Lots of movement, lots of aha moments, lots of just release of what is no longer needed for your future self. So now what the universe is sort of asking for us and what is requiring of us is to create that space, to welcome in those manifestations that we've been requesting and working towards, to make that space to allow that new us to rise up and grow like the little plant and sprout that we are with the universe's guidance. So there's a big message that's coming through, and you're going to see it a lot in the cards today too, I think, of just being very, very aware of, you know what, why am I holding on to this thought? Why am I holding on to this emotion? Why am I holding on to this thing? You know, like spring cleaning is a real thing. In Feng Shui, when the space around us is cleaned and tidied, we have a cleaner and tidier mind as well. So even if you just like tackle one little corner of a room or your personal space, like my room, I have a dumping zone. I have an organized sort of zone that of work I'm doing. I have a bookshelf zone, but I relatively keep my immediate workspace very tidy, because that's where I have my thoughts. That's where I like tidy and order when I'm doing my work. So allowing for chaos, but also just keeping a very tidy space and allowing space for what it is you're requesting. There's going to be a lot of shifts for a lot of people, and it's going to happen very quickly. And so paying attention, we've got Mercury retrograde tomorrow as well. So giving patience, practicing kindness. And I mean, not just to others, but the hardest one is practicing kindness to yourself. So it's the time where you find yourself getting frustrated because the computer isn't working, the Wi-Fi keeps kicking out. That was yesterday. You know, you're having little issues with your electronics or time. Just take a deep breath and allow it to reset into that moment. And that will help with that adjustment into Mercury retrograde. Oh, that's awesome. I love hearing that. Love it. And it's a hard one, you know, like if it literally how it worked for me was when I started finding myself like speaking that negative train going in there. I'm just like, nope, complete opposite. As stupid and cheesy as it sounds, right? But the complete opposite. And you're like, does it sound that dumb when I'm like saying the opposite stuff? Yeah. All right, let's find a happy medium here. All right, so we've got our card for the day. Members, you're getting the Gateway Oracle. And I've got the Grief to Gratitude deck out. Our daily strength deck. Strength to change. That's a pretty big thing, hey? All right, does everybody have their number? Have I missed a number for anybody? Does everybody have their number? Here we go, here we go. You're number 2. Starla, you're number 7. Sure, Geeta, you can super chat. Super chat for an oracle card today. Yeah, if you want to super chat for a couple extra cards, for sure. Geeta, you're number 8. No worries. Here we go. Sant, you're number 1. Celian, you're 2. Jen is number 3. Priya is number 4. Christina is 5. Divine Empathetic Tarot is 6. Starla, you're 7. Geeta, you're 8. Are we ready to go? We're ready to go. All right, Sant, where you at? For a personal tarot reading? I do personal tarot readings. I don't have my booking link up today, but if you went to my homepage, you'd find the Linktree link. So today I'm doing card for the day, and because it's a new moon and eclipse, I am doing bonus oracle, gateway oracle cards. I'm going to give you what you need to know for moving through this transition. So as far as personal readings go right now, I have the video tarot readings that are open for booking, $44, and there will be a, I guess, 24 to 48 hour turnaround on that. I now have time to whale those out for you guys for a personal question. Hi, you're number 9. Geeta, for a personal question, yeah, you can, absolutely. You're still number 8. All right. So Geeta, yeah, if you want to super chat and throw a question in there, I'll give you an answer. The cards are going to read you what they're going to read you, because that's the intention coming in today. All right. Sant, where are you at? All right. We are ready. We are ready. I have a new photo of Joopy that I'm going to put in instead of this one because he looks a little weird. I got to get one of Arch too. I can't get rid of Joopy laughing unless I find another Joopy laughing. All right, Sant, here's your card for the day. Here's your card, Sant. This is for you. Number 1. We've got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse position. Ace of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. Sant, it's make space for what you're wanting. I just talked about that at the beginning of this reading too. Have an idea of what you're wanting, right? And allow yourself, give yourself permission to go for it. Allow yourself to go for it. All right, but you have to allow space to have it. So if we've got a table full of things and we've really wanted to get this bigger thing, do we have space to set it down? No, we're going to have to do a little rearranging. We're going to have to move things around a little bit. All right, releasing grief doesn't mean we love them less. Also in movement going forward, right? It's remembering in the good feeling space too. You have permission to feel good again. Give yourself permission to feel good. Don't feel guilty for not feeling sad all the time. Good morning, Elsie. All right, Sanch, don't feel sad or guilty for not feeling sad all the time. Elsie, you're number 10, love. All right, Celian G, where are you? Da, 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 da. It's a good morning. Happy new moon. Happy new moon and eclipse and eclipse. New moon and eclipse. That's pretty cool. All right, Celian G, here is your card. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Page of Pentacles is showing up here on the bottom of the deck for you. All right, Sally-Ann, have the confidence to go after what you want. It is a great new day. Have the confidence to go after what you want. It's time to be creative. Let your creative flow out. Express yourself through your creativity, right? Queen of Wands talks to us about our confidence and having that little oomph to, you know what, if you're an artist, share a picture of your art on social media. If you're a writer, share a little bit of your writing out there. Share it with somebody, putting it out there and just getting started doing that. Don't wait for the perfect time. Ooh, we have the Grief Guts 2 card coming up with this too. 7 stages of grief are, yeah, whatever, STFU. There are more than 7. Try feeling them all at once or any combo. And when we're feeling a lot of big emotions, the Queen of Wands can come in and help us to align better with feeling better. You know, give yourself permission to be creative. Ooh, I feel like there's a lot of emotional release that's happening this new moon. If you find yourself like really frustrated or angry right now or disappointed, just ask the question why. Ask the question why. Why are we being shown this little bit of darkness? We have that eclipse happening. We have that new moon happening. So the moon's in its dark phase. So we're going to be shown inside in our hearts like, ooh, I've kind of been avoiding that little bit. But now is the time to allow that to flow. It's going to be assisted gently with the universe. Hi, Sonia. You're 11. All right, Sally-Ann. So releasing it and allowing it to go. Take a couple of moments for yourself if you're finding these emotions rising. And this goes for anybody too. If you're finding in this next, like a couple of days, a lot of emotions coming up that aren't usually how you are, ask why they're there, right? Because they are going to open us up to that next level of understanding, of love, of empathetic wholeness. Mwah. Aw. Love it. And, you know, Page of Pentacles, eye on the prize. You got this. You got this, right? We're just making space for the things that we're asking for right now. Jen! You are next. Oh, I'm so excited to give you your gateway card. After Monday's readings. Woo! Here we go. Here we go. So many great things happening when we're open to it as well. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, you know what? Okay, the cards are coming through. I've got the 9 of Wands reversed for you and the King of Cups reversed. It's that release of it. I think you've actually put in a lot of effort of just being aware in that moment of, ooh, I think it's clicked in there for you, because with these 2 cards right here, you're pretty much through this. So that allowing that last little bit of emotional release for you, especially in this new moon energy right now in the solar eclipse, is like bloop, newness. So much opportunity for newness. We've got coming together with the 3 of Cups. So communication, openness. There may be that like feeling of freedom where you felt really restricted before. And it is in that actual like doing that work and being aware of where that judgment needed to be released, right? And even if it was just like, okay, I released the judgment, that in itself moves the energy through. All right, so your gateway code card today, and we're doing gateways for members. So if you're a Char Star member, all right, Jen, also be aware, like, you're going to have enough energy to deal with this. And I really feel like dreams, the word dreams is really coming through. So pay attention to signs and symbols in your dreams. But your gateway card is Star Being Healing Codes. Important information, wounds are healed, and recharging. And that really, really comes in, like I said, that last little bit of release with that Nine of Wands, coming in with that emotional release and recharge with the King of Cups. He's like the cool guy in the deck, and sometimes we just need to embody him, and you know, we can guide ourselves to this good feeling. And if it feels weird and if it feels odd, you can assess that situation. How do I feel about this right now? Is this a new good feeling? Yes, I'm going to welcome this and start getting used to this new good feeling. That's alignment with that vibration that's calling you. Kimon, hello, hello. Thank you, Sanj. Kimon, you're number 12. So star being healing codes, really pay attention to that. QRS. Here we are. Wounds are healed and recharging. Your connection message is, say thank you, star beings of healing, for placing your hands of light upon my being and guiding me back to my whole and healed self. There you go. So you can screenshot that if you want. Star beings are channeling healing codes and frequencies into your being, and it's important for you to stay alert for any intuitive guidance about your body so you can be restored to health once more. Nice. So it's like the universal beings are doing a Reiki treatment on you. All right. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah. And you deserve it. You really do. You know, doing those tapping techniques that we've been doing is going to move that energy. So even if you need to go back and do Monday's video again, absolutely is a good time to do it. Absolutely is a good time to do it. It's my pleasure. Thank you. I love how this has come to like full circle with you. Meg Morta, good morning. You're number 13. Welcome, 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 welcome. All right, Priya, number 4, you are up next. I thought you might enjoy that one. That's funny. Talk about divine timing. Divine timing. All right, Priya, Priya, Priya. Priya, we've got the Lover's card and the Knight of Swords coming in for you. Woo! Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck, rushing towards this Lover's card, telling you now is the time to open up that love vibration. Let any barriers that you have in your heart, let them relax. If you're looking to increase love, if you're looking for love, being open and receptive to receive what it is you're looking for is the key right now. We've got this very active rushing card. This bird is sitting on the horse and they're going forward with their sword, and it's just time to go for it. Time to go for it. Oh, here we are. So also, Priya, as humans, we like to put rules on ourselves. This is a tender moments card. Limitations, stuck beliefs. Give yourself permission for it to be easier. All right? Love yourself. Give yourself permission for it to be easier. Amber A, hello. All right, Priya, give yourself permission for it to be easier. Amber A, you're number 14. Up next is Christina. How you doing in the snow? All right, if you guys want to join the memberships, I do have the link up at the top there. Members get gateway cards and bonus lives on Monday. Plus, like, inside scoop about what's going on. It's fun. It's a great, great place to be. All right, Christina, number 5. Here's your card. Lovely. How much is $3.99? Ooh, Christina. We've got the Magician in the reverse position. Let me do this reading and then ask me again. Remind me to answer that question because I'm coming back. Christina, we've got the Magician in the reverse position. Slow down. All right, there's a new goals coming in, new things happening, but it's just slow and steady wins the race right now. It's time for you to find that magic within you on a daily basis. Daily intention, daily intuition, daily working on it, and just be open to the receiving because you already have that magic within you and now you're reawakening it, you're reconnecting with it. So allow it to just stream right into you. The universal energy is very strong, very, very strong with you, right? It'll bring you more into balance. The Two of Pentacles underneath that, it will bring that balance into that center for you, but you have to make room for it. It needs to be part of your daily habit, your daily routine now. I am currently on number 5. So here we are. We have grateful, easy messages full of greatness. And I have on here gratitude, the greatness within me and the greatness around me. So when we're learning to open up and practice magic and welcoming that energy, that beautiful alignment, that beautiful vibration coming in, continual practice of gratitude. And I mean, I know it sounds really cheesy, but every day I open my eyes, I say, thank you for this day. I say, thank you, angels, for showing me how amazing today is. I say, thank you for co-creating with me. Thank you for creating with me. And then I go from there. And if I find myself having a hard time, I'm like, okay, what is my lesson here? And what can I be grateful for right now? I'm grateful I did those dishes. I'm grateful I have my pen and paper. I'm grateful for this fresh coffee, right? So that just brings it back and allows that vibration, that magic to be there with you at all times. All right, Christina. Woohoo. Oh, Elsie, you are beautiful. Thank you so much. Beautiful souls recognize one another. Meg Morda, to answer your question, yes, I will be back on Twitch. I'm really actually excited to be coming back to Twitch, being able to just have the time to stop and figure things out and get everything worked out and create a schedule where I can actually do what the site requires to be a streamer there. And also be able to provide this sort of like service there as well. Thank you, Christina. So yeah, I'm really excited. I've recently made some really big changes and Spirit's been reinforcing them. So my Twitch schedule is just going to be that, where I'm totally regular on YouTube for Tuesdays and Thursdays. Mondays are membership. Twitch is going to be those filling in the in-between times. And I've recently made some really big changes to allow space for that to happen. So I will be scheduled. It won't be on every Wednesday and Friday morning, like how I was wanting to. Now I have more time. So my time blocks on Twitch are actually going to increase now. So it's going to open up a lot more reading time, reading ability on that stream where I'm not so rushed or trying to cram too much into the little space, because Twitch likes a long stream, right? So they're looking for blocks of like 4+ hours, which I am so looking forward to doing. I love doing this and I can do this all day, every day. So being able to schedule that time, the way I had things set up, it just didn't really allow for that to happen. And that expansion does need to happen now. So long-winded story. Yes, decisions have just been made. Twitch is coming back in, but it is going to be in a different scheduling setup so I can provide more service there, geared towards what that platform wants. Literally talking about that today. Yeah. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Lots of creation, lots of things opening up, lots of new ways of being able to like just commit to a way. So yes, and I'm super duper excited about it. So I think I may have lost my partnership there, but I can get it back probably once I start getting that schedule going. Okay, number 6, Divine Empathetic Tarot. This is your reading, and then Starla Gita. I'm in my happy place. I'm so happy and so grateful. Do 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 do. It is snowing out. We have a snowfall warning. So, hello. Number 15. All right, and here we go. Divine Empathetic Tarot. Okay, we've got the High Priestess coming out here for you. A Divine Empathetic Tarot. The universe really has your back with what you're doing. Just make that decision about what you want it to be. All right. 5 of Wands in the reverse position as well. I can't just do single cards. It's just me. So, Divine Empathetic Tarot, High Priestess, it is on your back. Like the universe is on your back. The universe has your back. Decide what it is that you're wanting. What's our grief to gratitude? Go ahead and be mad. Action cards. Don't unpack and stay there. Use that energy to your power and make the changes that you want. Alchemize it. So you can be mad and frustrated like the 5 of Wands here. But you know what? Don't unpack and stay there. When we have those emotions come up, say, why are you here? Like, why are you visiting me? What do I need to learn from this? And that lesson is going to help open up the expansion. So quite often where we feel frustrated is where we need to grow, is where we need to love ourselves a little bit more and pay that extra attention. All right. So the universe really has your back in this movement that you're doing. And you've got this. Do more of it. Starla, number 7. Here we go. Starla, Starla, Starla. Starla, Starla, Starla. You get a portal gateway. You get a gateway of light. Gateway of light activation card, Starla, because you remember. Wind is picking up. All right, so here we are. I've got the 6 of Wands reversed and the 9 of Wands reversed. I feel like this fight for like that feeling of happiness is coming to a conclusion. You're being gentler on yourself right now. You're doing the work that's working. But the 6 of Wands is still coming in the reverse, in the reverse position. It's time to rev your engine. What revs your engine? Right? But opening up, you're almost there. You're so close. You're so close. And you know what? Page of Swords and Strength on the bottom of the deck. Again, we have these books flying all around. This little hummingbird sitting on her swing. Books flying all around. Information. Movements. Aw, you know what? A big mistake is a big learning opportunity. I hate it when I F up. If you want to talk about it, absolutely, space is here for you. But yeah, practice being easy on yourself. Okay? So you're getting there, you know, recognizing it, saying it out loud, working on it, and giving yourself permission to be human. We are not robots. We are not perfect and not everything, right? Oh, you've changed, oh no, Magmorta's icon is in there. We still have the butterfly. There we are. All right, our greet to gratitude card today is thank you, angels, for showing me how amazing today is. Right? We don't have to be in a constant state of penance either when we do make those mistakes. So just recognizing it. No, it's cool. Recognizing it and allowing it to be there. And just feel like, where do we go from here? Today is pretty amazing. Today's an amazing day. Okay, Starla, your membership gateway. Aww. Aww. I just feel such a heart connection with you right now. Ah, gentleness and aw. Okay, we've got halls of learning here for you. Spirit guides, confirmation, and great lessons. You know what? It's such a, like the Six of Wands coming in here in the reverse position. I'm getting weepy. The Nine of Wands coming in there in the reverse position. This is like your entrance down the halls of learning. And this is like a test to be kind to yourself. Here we are. And recognizing amazing times when it is amazing. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. Sometimes also known as the Great Halls. Dedicated to spiritual knowledge. So yeah, having just like a really big breakthrough. Here's our connect message. Think about a challenging time or lesson you are facing and say, Source and wisdom keepers of the halls of learning, thank you for revealing to me the pattern, trauma, or wound that has created this lesson so I can heal it once and for all. And then listen carefully. All right, so yeah, this just kind of adds to that. If you did make a mistake, this is a huge lesson for you to have understanding on so many different levels. It's going to be a new level of kindness, a new level of understanding. Sort of like that heart barrier is just opening up a little bit more acceptance, more patience, more guidance. I'm going to read that again because that's pretty powerful. Think about a challenging time or lesson you are facing and say, Source and wisdom keepers of the halls of learning, thank you for revealing to me the pattern, trauma, or wound that has created this lesson so I can heal it once and for all. And then listen carefully. That's such a beautiful message, Starla. Nice. Fool 2.0 was right there. So yeah, just keep going, babe. You've got this. Woo. Gita, number 8. You are up next. Really, cards? Come on. My pleasure. Thank you. Oh, yeah. All right, we're at number 8, Gita. These are fun readings today. Got the party shirt on. Gita, number 8. Here's your card for today. We've got the Knight of Wands and the Three of Cups. Information is coming to you from an outside source, but you're also going to make new friends. in this process. Your decision about it is really influential though. So you can make a decision to have a good time of it, or you can make a decision to feel like your voice isn't heard. The oppressed voice is coming in. Make sure your voice is heard. Add your opinion, add your thoughts to that group situation. There's new friends coming in on the horizon, right? It could be the release of old friends before new friends are coming in. But if there's somebody in your social circle that isn't really necessarily on your side, or just is negative all the time, or sits and gossips, the word gossip is coming in too. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. Hi, Ren. All right, Gita, we've got, easy messages 6. Every life ends in death. It's the absolute one thing we have in common as humans. We are born, we live, we die. And what is easy about this message is when we realize that, we get moving on things that make our heart feel happy. We get moving on things that we want to do with no excuses. We get moving on the things that, what is it that you want to do? What's stopping you from doing that? Is it something that somebody's saying? What is it that you want to do? What is your voice telling you? All right. This is a reminder just to take charge in your life and make the choices for your life. Ren, you're number 16. All right. Huyen, number 9, you're up next. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you guys for being here. Amazingness. Chatting up the chat. Chatting up the chat. Elsie, nice. You're next. Right now we've got number 9. Huyen, this is your card. I don't know why that song came into my head. I don't know what it is. All right, in here, I've got the 10 of Wands reversed. That bag is emptying out. We have the Moon card right here for you as well. So we're looking at this new beginning. Girl, did you have that aha moment since we last had a reading together? All right, a 6 of Pentacles right here. 5p reversed. We're coming into goodness. Welcome it. You deserve it. You've earned it. Everything that you've done up until this point has laid that foundation for greatness to come. And I feel like I say this every spring. But it is. It's just in that growth pattern that you experience. So we have that 10 of Wands in the reverse position. That bag is emptying. All those burdens, all the worries, all the things that you were freaking out about are coming. They're gone, right? Focus is being had, and really making space for what it is that you making space for what it is that you are trying to create in your world, right? What is in your alignment? You're on that way. 6p right here. That's just like oh, you're welcome, lovely. Oh, and prayers for you. That's hard. That's hard, eh? So finding your inner strength and knowing that you can draw in here as well. This is your space as well. All right, Huyen. So yeah, the 6 of Pentacles coming in, and that's that turning point as well. That's that turnover. So we're not going back to like absolute basics. You have a good foundation beneath you. Sometimes we can't explain it. We've got G3. Oof. G3, grief guts. Sometimes we can't explain it. Have the cry, have that moment, and allow it to move it along. Okay? Sometimes we can't explain it. It just happens. And then all of a sudden we have this fresh vitality. It's like, It just happens. Allow it to. Your gateway card here is the divine matrix. Interconnectedness, synchronicity, God incidences. So coincidences with like the greatness of the universe, the absolute greatness of the universe. Let me just, and the fact that you have the see the moon card in there as well is pretty fantastic. So here we are, connect. Meditate on the flower of life image on this gateway card. Affirm, I am connected to all beings, all intelligence, and all forms of light, past, present, and future. I am one with the one. And look at how that comes in with this big moon, right? So we've got like the big circles happening, the cycles, new moon situation. Let your voice, your inner guidance voice, come out stronger, right? Meditate on the flower of life image on this gateway card and affirm, I am connected to all beings, all intelligence, and all forms of light, past, present, and future. I am one with the one. Da, 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 da. And just sometimes it can't explain it. It just happens. All right, sip of tea. Elsie, you are up next. Woo! Elsie, number 10. Here we go. Elsie's message today. Elsie's strength card, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Swords, all in the reverse position. Ooh. So strength came out first, and the King of Cups. So I'm feeling like there has been a new sort of, I want to say a neutral emotion that has surfaced, and allowing it space to be. Allowing it space to be. So I feel like it is one of these things that has been held on to for a while, and now that energy is being worked through. It's a very gentle sort of like overhaul feeling going on, and the word acceptance is really coming into the feeling here. And I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but your oneness with the garden spirits is helping open up that level of acceptance. And you don't need to know why or how or the things behind it, because your faith is very strong. And they're very firm in their guidance, almost like a firm hand, but it's not in a bad way or anything. They're just very strongly helping. Ooh, some days grief still hits hard. I'm grateful for this gratitude habit. It makes those hard days easier. That's the feeling I'm getting from this reading here. But it's also with that King of Cups. It's like, you know how we talked before about leaving those little parcels of grief on the shelf where they're allowed to be there. We still have them, but they're not in our pocket. They're not with us. And I feel like a new understanding of that has come in. So just have the strength to allow that flow to happen. And it may feel a little weird or hollow or empty at first, but you know that spending time in the plants and in the flowers is going to help that space grow in a space of love. Okay, Elsie, it's a beautiful, beautiful feeling in this reading. Just like so warm and loving and confirmation that they're around. The Sun card was right there when I cut this in too. All right, number 11, Sonia. Your garden is such a beautiful space. Creating an edible forest, creating life, sustaining life. Teaching life. All right, Sonia, number 11. This one's for you. Sonia, we've got the Six of Swords and the Death card in reverse on the bottom of the deck. All right, Sonia. So, you know what? The work that you've been doing, those cycles that you've been trying to break, and I want to say like big family, you are a cycle breaker in your generational line, are creating reasons to celebrate, are creating that beautiful foundation coming in, right? So the Death card in the reverse position, it's recognizing those cycles, what needs to be changed. And just by changing a minute thing, by saying it out loud, by discovering that this needs to be changed, you are in fact winning. You are the winner of the race. You know, slow and steady wins the race, the hare and the tortoise. And that's what the Six of Swords is about. Like we've made that choice to move forward, to move on without having that need to rush into anything more. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't worry about the pace that you're taking it, recognizing it on the level that it is, and the universe totally has your back for that. You know, ooh, we've got a Grief Guts card. This is the Ugly Cry card, and it's a great personal release. It's not pretty, but it's beautiful. And it's when we're sobbing, we have like that wailing sound coming out of us, and we're feeling hollow and, you know, tears, sobbing, wailing, the snot, more tears, penetrating loneliness. We've got the release and the surrender that comes with that. And that's where the beauty in it is in that release. That's where we can have like, okay, you know what? I've got nothing holding me back right now. I got nothing to lose. Nowhere to go but up. And that's when we make those choices and those decisions, right? So you get up, you wash your face, you say you can do it, you have water, and you carry on in gentle love. Ooh. Kenya, hi. All right, Sonia, you got this. You have got this. Give yourself credit for how far you've come. Recognize the changes that have happened and make space for that growth that you're looking for. Aw, thank you. Kenya, you're number 17. Black and white. Oh, balance. Oh, that's awesome. That's so awesome. Yep, still snowing. All right. Timon, number 12. Here we go. Beautiful readings coming through today. Kenya, thank you for joining memberships. All right, come on. We've got the Page of Pentacles reverse. We've got the Emperor reverse. If you're wanting to create something and bring it forward, you may have to think outside of the box. All right. So what rules or limitations are you going by? The Page of Pentacles is about fresh ideas, letting these ideas materialize, and just, if they seem really far-fetched, take it one step at a time. Can you learn something in the field? Can you make yourself more knowledgeable and become an expert? Is there a mentor that you can see, like scope out who's done it before you and learn what they've done? Your creative confidence is screaming to come out right now. So just allow it. If it's a think outside the box moment, if you have a new way of trying something, give it a go. If it doesn't work, then try a different thing. Okay, we've got you are energy connected to the universe and you are loved infinitely. And you do have that universal support. We're encouraged to learn. We're encouraged to try things. Cat, hi. Number 18. All right, come on. You are energy connected to the universe. You are loved infinitely. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, number 13, Meg Morta. You are up. 14 is Amber. 15 is Sahu. 16 is Ren. 17 is Kenya. 18 is Kat. What are we doing today? We are getting a card for the day, sort of looking at full moon energy, what's going on. I mean, new moon energy and solar eclipse, what's going on. Members are getting gateway cards, the gateway light activation, and the grief to gratitude deck is out so that we understand like what may be coming up from the little shadows in our lives. All right, Meg Morta. Yay! Loving the relaxed of this right now as we're picking up again. Meg Morta. Hi, Dorothy. Yep. You're number 19. Dorothy, you're number 19. All right, you know what, Meg Morta, there's big changes coming in for you. I think we talked about this before, too. I seen, hello. Excuse me. So I have the Justice card come in the upright. Underneath that is the 10 of Pentacles. Right? So we're looking at newness, coming to that completion of cycle, what needs to be addressed, what needs to be looked at, and what needs to be released. Yeah, now's the time. Aw, thank you, Elsie. We have the Sun here and the Emperor coming. Jeez, there's like 5 majors coming in. Just decide it's allowed to be easy. Decide it's allowed to be good. Decide that you accept that. Decide that you are worthy of it. Decide that the universe is going to give it to you. Decide that you're going to work towards it. Decide that you're worth it. Decide it's your birthright. Make it so. That's that working towards it. This is that final piece of your puzzle right now, is making space for what you're working towards, which also includes releasing what is no longer serving. So when we're done with the sunflower, we have all these like hundreds of little seeds to grow more plants or to nourish us or to feed the birds, right? So what's next, right? Making that space. We're going to hoe the garden row and plant the seeds and make room for them to grow, right? So you need to make space in your thought process, in your emotion process, and just allow yourself to have it. All right. This is age 3. How to with gratitude prompts. Sometimes it's hard to find gratitude when our heart hurts. Just start. Say thank you when you open your eyes in the morning and with each step you take while you wake up. Yeah. So can we flip that though? Can we flip that just a little bit? Once you release it, it's going to go. Okay. Once you release it, it's going to go. Even if you just look at it and say, I release you. Just try that today because you got really, really powerful energy that's working in your favor today. I release you. Just look at this stuff and say, I release you. I release my connection to this. I let it go. And just see how that shifts within your own person, right? That's not waiting for it to happen. That's making it happen. that's taking that power and the control that's yours. That's your sunshine moment right there. And you don't have to do anything about it. So there's no waiting. It's just taking that power right now. It's opening up that portal. The spirit's like, yes, 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 yes. Yeah. Whew. Take a deep breath and yeah, just look at it and release it. Yeah, I know. It's so hard. It's so hard. But honestly, when we allow that emotional release, we allow a lot of freedom for ourselves as well. It's a big part of the grief modality. I actually did a membership video about it the other day, or maybe I even posted it out in public. Like, what am I hoarding? I'm hoarding all of this because I'm dealing with the magnitude of that grief and where it is attached to these items. Right? And it's going to keep coming up. It's going to be one of those ongoing things. But we are learning and having that strength to deal with it. Right? So it's a big shift, and just allowing that presence to be there also. All right, so yeah, the cards were like nudging me. They're like, hey, 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 hey. So you get a gateway card today because you need it. Karmic board clearing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And those, fun times, good memories, something that she enjoyed doing. So that was her thing, right? Here we have karmic board clearing, energetic clearing, rewrite your story, and live your truth. Look at that beautifulness coming in. Yeah, Megmorta's been with the process as well. It's amazing. So yeah, let's see. I want to see in here too. It's almost like the universe is giving you that permission. Oh man. All right, so connect. Imagine yourself surrounded by golden light and say, thank you, karmic board, for clearing all blockages, debts, unfinished patterns, experiences, psychic pain, or any other barriers that could be standing in the way of my experience of love, including self-love. Your message: if you are being overwhelmed by a traumatic memory or a painful event, know it's because this old energy is no longer serving you and that your spirit is calling for it to be released. I have the freaking goosebumps right now. It comes to you at a time when you are ready to surrender old ways of being and old stories. Know that receiving this message means your energetic self has been taken to the karmic board during sleep or meditation, so that your light body can be cleared of all karmic blockages and stories. All fears, phobias, challenges with partners and relationships, and feelings of being misunderstood are being released now. You are ready to move forward. That is amazing. That is so amazing coming out with the justice, the balance. I wish you well. I wish you a wonderful eclipse, new moon, and a wonderful understanding. And strength and love. Man, you've been working so hard at this job for so long. Yeah. You're very welcome. It's my pleasure. Yeah. So again, it's just that I release. I release. It is getting there. Good for you. Like, I give you so much credit for just stick to itedness that it takes to do that. It's beautiful. You're beautiful. All right, you get to it and just allow that feeling of release to come in and be there with you. You're doing good. Still snowing. Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. You've got it. Okay, Amber A, you are up next. Thank you for being in here today, you guys. I really feel like these messages are really important coming through. You all are amazing. Tip that. All right, Amber A, you are up. Yay! Here we are. Ooh, the Seven of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Again, we have that standing in your standpoint. No, this is mine. I'm good, thank you. I don't need your shit in my world. Nah, you can stop right there. I know. So having your eye on the prize, the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck here. Being firm on your beliefs and going where you want to go right now and doing what's in your highest good at this time is going to calm a lot of chaos for you. It will calm it down. It's actually a really quick reading. You're finding the strength and the will to actually stand your ground and use your voice. Be able to be like, no, this is my boundary. And no, thank you. No is a complete statement also. So don't feel the need that you need to like over explain yourself as to why that no is. And if somebody sits there and looks at you in silence because they can't accept that no, just look at them back in silence. It'll be awkward. And if they just stare at you, just shrug and walk away. So I really feel like that challenge is coming up right now, but it's just like right there. The confidence, no. I'm not taking your gossip. I'm not taking your shit. No. Oh, are you using grief as a motto or your tagline or as an excuse? No. If you are, can you flip your script? I am healing from, I have experienced, I am learning to be happier, but I'm not that anymore. Yeah. Right? So that's not who you are. You have a better understanding of who you are now. So you are healing from, you have experienced this, and you are moving forward from it. All right? Yeah. And there's a lot that can happen in a 24-hour period there, right? So just keep that portal open. You are worthy of what it is you need. All right. It is a portal right now. We have the solar eclipse that's happening, and it is a new moon. And so there's a lot of opportunity for growth, for just stepping through that new doorway, even if you don't know what it is. Just stepping through that new doorway, welcoming the new you, making space and releasing the old things to make space for the new things that are coming in. So it's pretty cool to see like what's going on energetically, and just to sit with your emotions for a little bit, sit with your energy for a little bit, welcome that in, just be open to learning and willing to see what's new. You saw the solar eclipse online last night? Nice. So we do have that energy that's happening. Right? Lots of release. You're so welcome. It is my pleasure. Lots of energy, lots of release, lots of new coming. All right, Sahu, you are up next. Oh man, that orange is so delicious. Here we are, Sahu, King of Wands reverse and the Devil. Don't be afraid to start things. Don't sit in a moment of not paranoid, but paralyzed. All right, the King of Wands comes in. He wants you to get your butt up and moving. Get your creative butt up and moving. No, it's time to start working towards like taking those steps, even if you don't know what it is. Don't get falling into the old trap of feeling like it's just not good enough, because you're more than qualified. You're more than good enough to do this. Use death as a motivator to live your best life. It's time to live your best life, right? What is it that you want to do? Get off your butt and do it. What is it that you want to create? Then do it. What is it that you have always wanted to do and what's holding you back? Then do it. You know, if you've got it like big, I've always wanted to go to Paris and see the Eiffel Tower, but it's very expensive, then start saving. Start taking the actions towards what it is that you're wanting to do so that you have no regrets. Ooh. Ren, you are up next. Ren is up next. Number 16. I love that you guys hang out for as long as you can. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Ren number 16. Do 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 do. Here we are. Ren the 4 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. Ooh. Sometimes we have to give up old beliefs and values to sit in the greatness of what we are. Sometimes we're generational cycle breakers, crashers. We're generational crashers. And being able to release that limitation, that barrier, that very big barrier of limitation, and be able to rise above it, that's what the universe is calling for you right now. So if you are really doing that work on changing generational cycles, in the way of looking at how you view things, what the personal values are, and how they've evolved, that is amazing. This reading right here is just like absolutely saying that's exactly what you're doing. We have my hands are really moving, like you're being very busy. The 4 of Wands in the reverse position is just that release of old foundations, right? They're not worth that celebration energy that you have right now because you've risen above. What we have here is the 6 of Wands. So Ren, giving yourself permission to have risen above, to also continue rising above. You know, the universe is noticing the work that you've done on making things right in your life. right? A new pathway is opening up, but you have to welcome that this is who you are now, and you do not have any limitations on you. There is no limitations over your head that's holding you down. Ooh, elemental gratitudes. H6. H is how to with gratitude prompts. Today I'm grateful for earth, air, water, and fire. And each of those elements has a really big part in our growth and our being. So today I'm grateful for the earth, growth, plants, dirt, grass, minerals, nutrients. I'm grateful for the air, our wind, our breath, the breeze, our voice. I'm grateful for water to cleanse, to grow, to nourish and flow. I'm grateful for fire to cleanse and cook, the warmth, renew, and destruction and creation. So it's like a very big phoenix moment as well. I see a phoenix here with you. Really taking on that, recognize how far you've come and enjoy that. All right, Kenya, you are up next. Thank you for being a Char Star member. Hello, Kenya. All right, you get a bonus Gateway of Light Activation Oracle card. Kenya, yep. We've been together a long time, haven't we? So we've got the Hanged Man, the Nine of Wands that have come in for you, and a new temperance, a new balance, a new sort of way things are. The perspective of the Hanged Man coming in is going to get you through that gateway. So with the Nine of Wands, you're almost there. You're almost at the conclusion of that cycle coming in. So what perspective can you take that's going to open that door? What perspective is going to shift that is going to give you that aha moment? So think outside the box, like expand your sight to see things other than just right in front of you. And it sounds really vague, but this is what they're telling me. Like, look at the bigger picture and see what there is, because something is going to go aha, and then you're going to have that revelation coming through. Temperance, oh yeah, Fool card right there. So having three majors too, it's one of those, oh, it's obvious when you say it out loud sort of moments that's coming in for you here. Fun ways to move energy blockages from the body. Actions, laughing, singing, dancing, and more serious helpers are EFT tapping like we've been doing in the members, Reiki, which you get at the end of our videos as well there, deep stretches, talking, therapy, journaling, breathwork, and love. Right? So using these techniques, you know what? Maybe go back to Monday's video and do that whole tapping routine. It takes about 20 minutes. And just welcome this newness. Welcome that comfort into your space of who you are and what you've worked towards, and see if that gives you that new perspective and that sense of feeling in your space. Our gateway card here is the Lemurian Seed Codes. Embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, and living with grace. This is so pretty. Lemurian crystal. That is so pretty. I wonder if you can actually like buy them. Lemurian Seed Codes. All right, Kenya, here we go. Visualize yourself on an island surrounded by pale blue waters, living in harmony with all living beings. If you own a Lemurian seed crystal, hold it in your left hand. Call out to the ancient ones of Lemuria and invite them in to share their wisdom. All right. It's not about protecting yourself, but stepping into the space of surrender and revealing your true self. Ooh, that's just it, right? The bigger picture and stepping into that whole space. Yes, and welcoming all good things. Yes, Kenya. Giving yourself permission to enjoy it as well. right? Enjoy those good things. Ooh, go laugh and dance. Put on your favorite song and have a dance. It's called a Lemurian seed crystal. Oops, here we go. Now you don't have to have one. You know what? Here, let's give you an opportunity. Can you screenshot? If you can screenshot, take that one. There you go. Or just pause the video there and have a look at it. Because recognizing it too is going to, you know, now that you know about it, you can use that power. Excellent. Wonderful. You guys know you can clip these live streams too. So if there's part of your reading that you want to share out, by all means, clip it, share it. That would be awesome. If you need a screenshot of your crystal or your card for the day and you want to clip it and share it, do it. Make it yours. Claim it. Do it up. That's awesome. All right. Kat, you are up next. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. All right, Kat. Kat, then Dorothy, and Iseen. Hello, you. Hi. All right, Kat, here we go. This is for you. Here we go. All right, love. We've got a couple of majors coming in here. Kat, are you just still not feeling like things are coming for you? Your manifestations are working out. I've got the Page of Cups in reverse. I've got the Wheel of Fortune reverse. On the bottom of the deck, there's the Judgment card. The Emperor Cuckoo Cuckoo comes through the bottom here. So changing the rules. You know, what rules are you living by? It's feeling like the rules are a little bit off. Becoming in more alignment. Okay. So with the page, you're getting a gateway card too. You have a big awakening coming. With the Page of Cups in the reverse position in the Wheel of Fortune, allow flow. Allow your cup to empty and then try filling it again. Allow old beliefs to flow away, old limitations. I want this, but if you find but coming into this statement, or why do they and not me, that is another thing that's providing this blockage coming in here, right? So I welcome goodness. I welcome insight. I welcome my messages. So now with the Wheel of Fortune coming in, it is a time to flip that script. Make it about you. Make it about you on a very grand level. I welcome the knowledge that is for me, not what they're doing, but what you're doing. I welcome this healing that is for me. I welcome my timeline. I welcome my changes. Right? So we've got that flip that's happening. Releasing judgment towards yourself and other people. The harsher you judge yourself, you're subconsciously judging others as well. Just like how you judge others is how you're subconsciously judging yourself. And we all do it because we're humans. I mean, it's such a natural point of habit, but it's a habit that we need to be aware of, right? We can judge ourselves in a way that is loving and caring. And we can judge others in a way that is loving and caring as well. So if we find ourselves acting in a way that we're not necessarily proud of, or others acting in a way like, why are they doing that? That is the time to say, what needs to be acknowledged here? What emotion needs to come out? and I need to make my rules on how to deal with it. The Emperor is about like rules, right? Traditions, rules. We're looking at what is going to lead to order and stability. And if we're busy trying to live by somebody else's rules that aren't in our own personal alignment, there's not going to be order and stability, right? Right? So you are a judgmental person. I'm judgmental. They're judgmental. But own it. Just own it. When I judge myself critically, that's where I need to start looking at where can I add healing and love into the situation. Because I notice now when I judge myself critically, I do judge others. And that's not fair. That's not for them, right? So when I find myself judging myself critically, I say, where do I need the love and the healing coming in? Ooh, and you know what? Messages that are coming through are actually for you. So if somebody else is getting messages, that's their message. If you're busy worrying about that, you're not going to be aware of your messages that are coming in. Okay? Our spirit guides send us messages, numbers, and feathers, and so do our past loved ones with songs and scents and memories. Right? So again, focusing it back into your realm of this is your message, this is for you, this is not worrying about what others are doing or receiving or how they're receiving it, but being open to that level of your receiving and your welcoming and coming into that. And then you're going to start that feeling, having that feeling of manifestations coming true and that building up in that way. Palladian activation. Remembering your mama's song. Aw, yes. Well, maybe it's time on this day. Palladian activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens, and resolution. So harmony, singing in harmony. It's time. It's time. Well, now Spirit's reinforcing that. Songs, songs, songs. Use your voice, sing your song. Let those tears flow. Just let it happen. Be in that moment and just be in that moment of love. And know that each tear that falls down as you're singing the song or as your voice croaks or whatever happens is those moments in love. Those are love emotions. And that's your connection. And opening up to allowing that is going to open up to allow your connection. Okay, so that's where this Wheel of Fortune is going to turn around. That's where the Page of Cups is going to turn around because you're blocking those emotions. Okay, honey. Oh, I'm sorry you're going through that. And I hope that you find the strength and courage to go through that blockage. It's the second time singing's come up, hey? So make time for it and allow yourself to have it. And in that release and that holding, we actually open up for those messages to come through. We open up for that connection. We open up and we lose our anger. We open up for that connection. Okay. So I feel like there's a lot of anger that's in there as well. And with that release, you can release that also. You don't have to pinpoint it or whatever. But you do need to release that judgment in a very big way. Aw, so much love for you, Kat. Allow the ugly cry to happen, even if you're triggering that thing, right? Yeah. And the more we try to suppress it, the more it's going to come up until we actually deal with it. So once you have that under your belt. It's not going to come back anymore in that way. You know, it's going to come back differently, but, you know, put that under your belt. Let it happen. You know, there's that, I just can't, but you just have to. You want those signs and messages to come through for you. You have to open up to it. In love, in love, in love. Oh, Pat. Grief is such a dirty journey. It takes us right through the mud. It leaves us standing there. You know, the sun comes and dries that little mud off, and then we got to shake it all off. Little statues we are, hey? All right, Kat. I hope you can feel the love today. Oh, lovely. I'm so glad to read for you. Thank you so much. Up next, I've got Dorothy, number 19. Oh, it's really snowing out there. It's blizzarding out there. It was just the messages that were coming through. It was pretty strong. It was pretty strong. But you have that choice. The choice is yours. Thank you so much. As you are a blessing as well. Oh. But yeah, it was really strong. Today's a good day for singing. Give yourself permission to allow. Okay, Dorothy, number 19, here we go. I had Spirit telling me to tell you to sing. You need to surrender to be open to the receiving. So it was Spirit telling me. And more than likely it was, because singing came up again. But like I said, the choice is yours. Literally, you need to sing and release that energy to be open to receive messages from her. So when you allow yourself that process, you're going to allow more messages to come through. It's in our emotional vulnerability that we have that connection. You just have to give yourself permission. No, you're fine. It's all good. But your blockage and denial are what's getting in your way. Absolutely, Jen's right. Yeah. 100%. So you really need to understand right now, in this portal day, on this new moon, go and sing the freaking song. Have the cry and connect. That's going to open your door. That's opening your portal. I don't know, type it in there. Like 133 we're at right now. So that's literally the message. It has now passed. That opportunity has now passed. It's gone zoom. It's gone quiet. But you do know what you need to do in order for that portal to open for you. It's a hard one, Kat. Honestly, it's a hard one, that surrender. And I wish you strength and love in this journey. But it's something that you can do within you. And you need to do it. So go ahead, put your timestamp in there. It's like 1:30, I think, is your reading time. All right, you've got this. Dorothy, number 19. You're up next for your card for the day. And then Icing, number 20. Oh, we love you too, Kat. Dorothy. Dorothy, 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 Dorothy. Ah! You guys come to me, and you think... and you think I'm not going to figure it out. I don't know. The cards, they say a lot. They say a lot. So, Dorothy, welcome to your new life. You just have to accept it. We have the Fool card 2.0 here. This this deck's amazing because it's an extra card. It has two beginnings. Because as we come to the conclusion of a cycle, we're at that conclusion, which is at the start of that new beginning. Right? The conclusion is a beginning. The beginning is a conclusion. And in that nice little mumbo jumbo talk, I have the 2 of 2.0, the 2 of Fool, and the Fool is diving into this Tower moment. So as we're looking into like this solar eclipse that's happening, this new moon that is making us look into our shadow sense, right? Asking why are these emotions coming up? Right before we have this aha moment, we have a little maybe, I want to say maybe a little like freak out. A little freak out where things aren't going as they should be. And the reason I say freak out is because we also have the Star reversed. But once you realize you're freaking out over stuff that is beyond your control, you're going to have the 5 of Swords in the reverse position come in as well. You're going to have some order to the chaos, all right? But it's just about opening up and allowing this self-discovery in. It's kind of like jumping in head first. Now... when I get reversal cards, it doesn't just mean the opposite. There is actual insight, more insight that needs to be had about what's going on around too. So this new thing is going to stir up a Tower moment. It's going to change things. So whether it be like a move to a new town, a completely different job, the first time trying something out on your own, the universe is just kind of pushing you towards that and being aware of not letting any limitations get in your way. Oof, we've got Grief got 7 in here for you, Dorothy. Grief is included in every holiday. Allow room for it to be there and use your tools to work through it. Or allow it to sit there on a shelf for a while. We can leave a grief parcel on the shelf and know it's still there, but not with us, not in our pocket. So if you're having that sort of realization coming through, like a freedom, almost like a decision to be not burdened by that emotional constraint, but deciding to, in spite of it all, live free and make those choices. That's totally feeling like where this is. Where this Star card is in the reverse position, though, don't second guess your dreams and your goals, right? Give yourself permission to go after them and achieve them. Hey, Jeremy. Give yourself permission to go after them and achieve them. But just allow space for it to be there also. So we're not trying to squash it out, quash it down. We're just making space for it and allowing room for it that gives more emotional freedom. It's like, yeah, I have this here. It's like a little extra pocket where I can just like set things in, but it's not a part of my sort of all day, everyday life anymore. Dorothy, is that making some sense for you, lovely? New balances coming in, new understandings of it. And you know what? You don't have to have like the whole breakdown of it. It can just be like that and be like, oh, I get it now. I just feel different. No, also times too with that grief to gratitude card, grief being involved in the holiday, instead of going, oh no, let's try to make it through this without having said whatever, we can say, you know what, there's space for that to be here. And it likely won't rear its head up as trying to fight it down so much. Yeah, smoother transition through things. Releasing it from being that focal point. Big, 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 big gateways. Big, big love. Big gateways, Dorothy. I'm so glad to have read for you again. It's been a hot minute. I hope that's resonating with you. All right, we've got number 20 is Icene, 21 is Jeremy, 22 is Crystal. Hello. How are you guys doing with the storm out there at your end? Yep, still snowing. I have to check. I have to check. It's getting deeper now. A truck just went by. It was like up to there on its wheels. You have gray clouds, but that's it. We're in this like nasty ass swath that lasts like through North and South Dakota and into Minnesota, and it's getting pushed right up onto us. So we're still under like a winter storm warning until 8 o'clock tonight-ish. It's deep out there. There's a lot of snow falling. That's what we get for having like beautiful party weather at the end of October. Thank you, Priya. Oh yeah, they're calling for like 30 to 40 centimeters in our areas. The worst of it's coming in this afternoon. And I was joking about it. We were supposed to get our taxes done today. Like, we're all caught up on taxes. So we're going to go get them done today. Now, like, the Canadian tax people are all on strike and we're snowed in. It's a solar eclipse. I'm not sure if we were able to see it, but you can catch it online. Awesome! Congratulations on your boat. Oh, that's nice. That's it. Fish on. Fishing around here is so interesting. Really interesting. All right, Icene, here we are. This is for you, number 20. 8 degrees. It's like 29 Fahrenheit. So what? It's like 1 degree here right now. Here, I'll share. Here's the weather radar of where I'm at. And if you look here, I'm between Brandon and Moosomin. Share my weather network with you. You see all that blue? I'm by Brandon, I guess. Actually, I'm by Shoal Lake. If you zoom in, I'm a little bump in Highway 16, right by the number 16. Dorothy, my pleasure. Icene, this is for you. 8 degrees. Yeah, it's like -1. So the snow here is like, instead of being light and crystally, like little like glitter, the snow here is really heavy, like BC snow. All right, Icene, number 20. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Icene, I've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I've got the Seven of Swords reverse, and Temperance is here on the bottom of the deck as well. This time, really take what it is that's important to you and hold it close to you and discover where your point of value is. What do you value? What do you find important? The Wheel of Fortune comes in. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune comes in when it's time to sort of question that. What are my values? Am I doing so much for other people that I've lost my values? Is it time for me to take my ball and go home? The Seven of Swords is looking at this Temperance card. What can you do to bring balance into your own life? What can you do to bring balance into your daily routines? Right? Making sure that you're including yourself in what you're doing for other people. So many possibilities right now, but take the opportunity to really discover what it is your values and hold them close. Stand by them. Right? If you're being challenged about your moral ground, stand by it. Right? That's your being. That's who you are. Ooh, and while you're at it, say something out loud that you like about yourself. We've got Tender Moments 1. Say something out loud that you like about yourself. All right, I seen the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. You just need to choose to jump a hold of it. I do have the Gateway of Light activation out for members. The flakes are pretty big right now. I have to go down to the post office today because the petition that I put up there is full, thanks to my friend who told me. And so now I get to go and put more petitions down there about the garbage change and get prepared to present on Monday. So I'll be going for a walk in it. I'll have to take some video. Take some video. Video. All right, Jeremy, this one's for you, and then Crystal. 134, 134. Hope the fam jam and you are doing well at your ends. Here we are, yeah. Why do I have the Four of Pentacles coming in here with the Hanged Man? Just let it go. Swaying in the breeze. Knight of Swords in the reverse position. Sword drawn. We're like cutting away these past beliefs, these past motives, these past things that are going on. And it's happening kind of quickly. Maybe a little bit more quickly than you'd be ready for. But it's happening really quickly on the surface and on the subconscious level. Like on the back end of things. The Four of Pentacles and the Hanged Man reversed comes in. All right. 4P and Hangman reverse. As I say that combination together, what are we looking at? You know, you actually have a better footing than I think you do. You have a better footing. There's something that is maybe flowing beneath the surface that you may have briefly forgot about, or you didn't even know about, that is going to be coming up. But it's about that release of the no, there's definitely something that's surfacing that's giving you a footing that I don't know if you're just realizing it, or maybe just stop and have a look around at the whole situation, the bigger picture, rather than just right now, and see where you've got that greater stability. And you may have that aha moment where it's just like, oh, well, there's that, isn't there? Right? So it's going to be an opening up that comes in with this 4P. And usually we're talking about like, where are you misering? Where are you blocking? Where's the blockage of money? But that's not coming forward about it, about something that you didn't really know that's going to open up. And it's the way the Hanged Man in this deck too. We have the footing on the branch, the fancy footing. But it's in cutting away other things that have gone from the past situation here in that review that is opening up this newness. And I look at this Four of Pentacles, and I normally have a little bit of worry that comes with this when it's in readings, right? But it's a glowing thing. It's like, oh, hey. Oh, and by the way, so I feel like that you're going to have a really nice surprise. There's something that's coming up, a new perspective that's going to, it's happening. So just be prepared to accept it. I don't know. Did you buy a lottery ticket? I don't know. So anyways, we've got gratitudes. How to, number 7. Today I am grateful for. So something natural your body does, breathing, blood flow, movement, and that's your daily miracle. Maybe it's even shifting to the word miracle, allowing miracles. Number 2, something you have, a book, a pen, a cup, my favorite guitar, a new boat. That's so awesome. High five. Something you can do, having fun, fishing, sailing, boating, walking, just being in that moment, harmonizing, practicing all of that. I want to see what your gateway card is. That ties in with the Four of Pentacles here. That whole, by the way, there's something under the surface that's coming. This is blowing my mind. Blowing my mind today, you guys. We've got Halls of Amenti Initiation. Secrets revealed. Treasures uncovered. And initiations. Do not deny your own personal power right now at this point. It is time to welcome it in, welcome it in, and welcome it in. And as scary as it is, it's still time to welcome it in, welcome it in, welcome it in. Initiation, treasures uncovered. What? Sorry, what? So connect. Imagine you are at the Great Pyramid. Above its apex, a portal opens, drawing you in. See yourself at the center of a sacred temple. Set clear intentions to align with your higher purpose and receive a transmission of ancient wisdom. Your message. You are in a deep initiatory chamber at this time. You may feel that things are heavy and challenging, but know that a reconfiguration is happening. Energetically, you are going through an initiation that will allow you to go beyond the fears of the ego and transcend the limitations of the physical realm. You might not feel that light is present because you are in the middle of this phase at the moment, but know that it is present within you. You might be feeling frustrated or overwhelmed, but a lot of this anxiety is actually old energies that were stored in the depths of your body being released so your vibrations can rise. Is that Four of Pentacles, that blockage, that random, I said I can identify in the depths of your being into this new perspective. Okay, so if you want to take a screenshot of that. And if you've heard of the Amenti initiation, it may be time to do a little learning. Right? So yeah, keeping the gratitude simple and the connections large. That's really why I couldn't put the it's not that sort of surface level monetary thing with that Four of Pentacles. That is amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah! That's wild. And it's right in front of the halls of learning too. The halls of Amenti are said to have been the home of the Emerald Tablet. See page 70. They are a space of ancient mysteries in service to the expansion of humanity. If you feel called to these halls or they seem oddly familiar, there's a chance you have visited them in dream time or even before this incarnation. They're a sacred... Okay, I'm just going to read this because this blows me away. The halls of Amenti are a sacred learning space that were energetically transported by Thoth from Atlantis to the spiritual plane before Atlantis came to an end. It's said to said that the portal to this etheric retreat is energetically connected to the Great Pyramid of Giza. Many believe the physical remains of these halls can be found there. We don't have to physically visit Egypt to access their energies, though. The halls of Amenti are said to have been the home of the Emerald Tablet. What is the Emerald Tablet, and why does it hold significance? For 3 pages above. The Emerald Tablet activation. Cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, and consciousness manifesting. Conscious manifesting. Okay. On this card, you will see 2 pillars, an echo of the 2 pillars that have been found in sacred places throughout history. The black pillar, like on the High Priestess card. The black pillar represents the physical world, and the white represents the spiritual, indicating that this sacred space is between the worlds. If you feel called to these halls or they seem oddly familiar, there's a chance you visited them in dream time or before this carnation. Yeah, pretty wild. Pretty wild. You got her. You got her. Just did some investigation into those and the portal and the gateway. And then also, like, what was given to me from my reading at the psychic fair, it was about not, like, this is going to sound so weird, not worshiping the deity, the goddess Hecate, but working with. Right? So I did this amazing meditation yesterday, and when I went to do, like, in an honoring sort of on my altar space, I got a headache, and I'm like, this isn't right. And so I took it all down, and the headache eased. And then I went into my known space, my known spirit guide meditation, but I had Hecate's wheel with me as my gateway, my pathway this time. Game changer. Completely different. I took tips from my reading that I was told to do and go from a place of observing to being the observer. And so I watched from the observer position a previous meditation that I had actually experienced in my safe space, and I was able to identify the spirit that came to visit me that day. And I do write, I journal my meditations because of the enlightenment that they provide me. So being from the observer position and leveling up into that observer position on that ethereal realm and dimension of being, going from like 3D to 5D, here I am observing this meditation that I had while already in this sort of space, but it was literally, I was watching the whole space, it all lined up, and being able to actually identify and see that spirit guide as they came down the hallway to sit at the table with me. So there's a lot of leveling up that's really going on all the way around. And welcome to our gateways. Whew. So it's about the release of the limitations and the opening up space. Hello, Mr. Jones. I've got Crystal, and then you're next. So up next is 22. Crystal. That's so cool. All right. Here we go. Crystal, here's your card. We got Mr. Jones, and then I think that'll take us to our time, hey? Take us to our time. Love and light to you too. Aw, thank you. Amazingness, opening up. All right, Crystal, here we are. Yeah, you know what, girl? The change is on. Heat is on. 5P reverse, 2 of Wands. Dude, you've made the decision. So with this feeling of like being on the outside, being left out, gone. We now have that decision being made by this little kitty cat. In each of these wands, it's an action. So you have the lock in one wand, you have the key in the other, and yet you're holding both, one in each hand. There is an open door right behind you that's going to lead on that road to your next journey. That 5 pentacles, that sad panda, that's not you anymore. You're not a sad panda anymore. You know, the Queen of Swords, oof, and the Chariot card again back for you. Cutting, you're done cutting things out. Now it's the time for the movement and the magic. All right, now it's time for the movement and the magic. You've got the Chariot card. You've got the Magician right there. But you've made your decision. Look at that wise owl. That wise owl, that Queen of Swords sitting there right in your side. Oh, ownership for change. This is a note to self. It's up to you. No, it's up to me. You're right. It's up to me. It's totally up to me. I have a choice in how I feel. You have a choice in what you're doing. You have a choice. You always have a choice. And that's what the Two of Wands really, really brings to this reading, is that personal choice. Movement, freedom, crystal, crystal, crystal. Shit. Crystal skull wisdom here. Crystal, for you. This one's for you. I would. Clarity, divine healing, and high vibrational energy. Like, seriously, do you want to just screenshot that crystal skull right there for you? Let's do this. Choices. I don't need to define that one anymore for you. The crystal skull came up with your namesake. So you're take it what you need it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Visualize yourself being girl. Visualize yourself being transported to the heart of the stars and asked to be connected to the crystal skull consciousness. Take time to breathe and receive a direct transmission from these crystal beings. All aspects of your life are becoming clearer at this time. Expect to become aware of what you need to step away from to have a more focused path. You may have felt indecisive, but now you are downloading direct guidance from the heart of Source so you can live and express yourself in a more authentic way. It's a time of clarity and connection. If you've been asking for a sign that the healing work you have been doing has been successful, trust that this card is the message you've been waiting for. Like, no shit. I laugh because of the namesake lining up. It's just so obvious. It's for you. Knight of Pentacles. What's the prize? All right, lovely. Mr. Jones, you are up next. I can't even right now. All these messages that are coming through are just like so entirely accurate. Right, so pay attention. We're at solar eclipse and new moon portal. So yeah, use this to your advantage, you guys. Use this open energy to your total advantage. All right, Mr. Jones, here's your reading. We've got a gateway card for you too as well. I'm so glad that you came in today. I'm so glad that everybody came in today. Like, obviously, we have a calling to be here, and I absolutely love it and appreciate it and adore it. So, Mr. Jones, this is for you. Mr. Jones, I feel like the exact same cards came out for you earlier this week. We have the Eight of Wands and we have the Ace of Pentacles opening up. So actually this goes in this direction today. We're moving away from what's no longer serving us, moving towards this new dynamic, this new coin coming right into your hand, this new gateway of opportunity is there. And we're moving towards it a little bit quicker now. Yeah, a much needed rest, hey? The universe is calling on time for rest, being aware of it. So also discovering things that, set your fancy on fire, right? Things that make your heart go, things that you like, things that you're passionate about, making room for that and taking time for that on the bottom of the deck here for you. So it is about this movement that's coming, and you've been working really hard. Like you've been doing a lot of the movement, you've been applying it at these different positions, and you've got a whole different perspective coming into this next stage. Absolutely, absolutely. You're welcome, Ren. Thank you for coming back to check it out. Oh, and Tender Moment 7. And I know you've been working on this, on boosting your own self-confidence and knowing that you're right for it, right? I'll do my best to love myself today. I invite the angels in to help as well. Thank you, angels. All right, Mr. Jones. And I know that you've been working on that. It's the universe really recognizing it. Maybe step it up. Give yourself some more compliments. High five yourself in the mirror every morning and just say, you can do this. Even if you leave like post-it notes around, say, you can do this. You are worthy. You are enough. You've got this. And so when you see it, you're like, yeah, I've got this. I can do this. It's a beautiful reminder. Venusian Galactic Council. This is a freaking gorgeous card. Star being guides. Answer the call and your time to shine. This is also the last card in the deck. That's crazy. It goes alphabetical. Look at how beautiful that is. They're advanced cosmic beings similar to angels who come from the planet Venus. They are our starry ancestors and are dedicated to helping us experience and embody divine love. There are millions of them, and many of us will have them working with us as guides. If you feel drawn to this information or strongly connected to the stars or star people, there's a good chance that there are many extraterrestrial beings around you at this time, many of whom will be connected to the Venusian Galactic Council. Governed by Lady Venus and Sanat Kumara, the Venusian Galactic Council is a divine board of directors who are responsible for recruiting light workers and leaders on Earth who have the potential to make a huge difference by following the call of their soul. When they come to us, it's an honor and an opportunity to be reminded of a connection that was active before we came into this incarnation. There's no set way of working with the Venusians, but they will contact us in dreams or meditation to share information that will support us on our journey. They often send spiritual downloads in thought forms or understandings. Dreams about flying or being in space are other ways in which they will come through us. To connect on a bright starry night, say, Venusian Galactic Council, thank you for helping me answer the call of my soul. This is your call to action. And this Eight of Wands is a very big action card as well, right? So here we are. This is a call to action. You are being asked to step up and create the changes you want to see in the world, like in your world. You have a reason for being here, and you have the potential to inspire, support, and heal your corner of the world. Don't let this information scare you or overwhelm you, for you are being prepared energetically to step into this role. The ideas you've been having recently are divine downloads, but you aren't being called to make dramatic changes to your life, just simply to move forward step by step. And that's totally what you've been doing. The Venusian Galactic Council will reveal more information to support you. Be aware of downloads of information and spiritual signs, for they are confirmation that you are on the right path. Ooh, Mr. Jones, confirmation from the stars that you are on the right path. I will do my best to love myself today. I invite the angels to help as well. Are you having dreams of flying or like space or anything like that? That's pretty neat. Like those sort of indicators there. Oh, it's still snowing like crazy out there. Crazy snowing. All right, my friends, I think that is where we are today. Ooh. Well, maybe at this portal time, being open to receive messages and dreams, you may have a dream. You know, now that there's not so much worrying on your mind, you may be able to open up to receiving those messages. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. So welcome that back in. Be open to it. Say, I welcome my intuitive dreams. I'm open to receive messages. It is time. Oh, how exciting. All right, my friends. My very lovely friends. Lovely, lovely friends. It is my pleasure. Thank you for letting me read for you. Thank you for exploring the Grief to Gratitude deck with me. I love how the cards all add up. Book is available on Amazon. And in the Gumroad store. So I'm trying to make it available for everyone. So much love to you guys. Happy Thursday. Happy new moon, solar eclipse, portal, snowstorm, etc. It is my pleasure. If you're playing softball this weekend, have great games. I hope your messages actually open up some gateways for you, give you some insight into where Spirit is calling you. All right, my friends, so much love and light. Fake love. Oh, yeah. Love. All right, cleansing your space for you. So much love. I will see you guys again here Mondays on our memberships, Tuesday live. Well, healing, 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 healing. Sometimes a rest is a good thing. Do something fun. Movies and popcorn, movie day, movie day. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Mwah.